Hey everybody, Tom here with Hidden Beats, and today we're talking with Allison Daniels. How are you doing?
Fine, fine, thanks. And you?
Pretty good. It's a nice day to have a fun conversation, and we're here to learn about you, about your music, and about what you do in the world. But for those who are new, can you give a little introduction about yourself?
So I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been singing since I'm 12 years old. And I did a lot of singing contests in my when I was younger. And after that, I about around 12 years old, I started writing songs. And I studied in electric guitar in Cégep here in Quebec.
Okay.
And after that, I did I in between all of that, I had a band and I played a lot of covers, country covers.
Hmm.
And after that, I sang with Keith Urban on Festival d'été de Québec on des Plaines d'Abraham in
Okay.
front of 80,000 people. It was a dream come true.
Hmm.
Um, so, and after that, I did The Voice here in Quebec. I made it to the quarterfinal. So I did a lot of singing contests in the past. I did a lot of shows. I'm really into writing songs and sharing my emotions with my fans. I like doing shows. It's one of the best things I like to do in life. So
Hmm.
yeah.
So, who inspired you to get into music when you were younger?
Um, into country music or just
Just
my,
interested in music in general. Was your family musical?
my family, my father, he's a musician. He
Okay.
used to play in bars and he had a band. And my godfather, he was a bluesman. So I think it's about their passion that I have passion for music now.
Hmm.
But it's funny because when I was younger, uh, no one in my family and even my friends was listening to country music, and I was like the only one listening to country music. It's by like contests, singing contests that I discovered this style because we had to sing different genre, and I
Okay.
discovered country music and I felt in love with country music. I think it's just because it fits very really well with my voice and the lyrics talk to me.
Hmm.
And but yeah, I think it comes from my father and my godfather. And with my godfather, I started writing songs with him because
Okay.
he's a songwriter. And yeah, and I learned talking English with my godfather.
Hmm. Who were some of your favorite country artists that you like to listen to?
I really like to listen to Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
I like to listen to Brother Osborne.
Mm.
I love them. I like to listen to Carrie Underwood. She was one of my biggest influence. Um, yeah, and
Hmm.
Eric
Oh,
Church that I saw on at Lasso. He was amazing. It was awesome.
yeah. So you performed on the stage at Lasso this year. How was that for you?
So it was my first time as a how do you say that, as an
Like an artist performing?
yeah, as an artist, but as a person who goes to the festival.
Oh, your first time even attending the festival.
Yeah, at this festival.
Okay.
And yeah, so it was my first time, and it was so I am so proud to have this kind of festival here in Quebec. It's amazing to have a country festival
Mm.
like that. People was amazing. It's so cool to share my passion for country music with thousand people. and every this festival, it was amazing, and it was amazing to share my songs. And so it was an acoustic set that I did,
Mhm.
and it was amazing to share my songs for the first time at Lasso.
Yeah, it looked like a very, very fun festival. We were supposed to have an interview there originally, but my team member had something and couldn't get out that day, but we were there on the second day, so it was a very fun looking festival for sure.
Yeah, it was really, really fun.
Mhm. So you have a recent release that you put out called "The Way You Are."
Mhm.
How did you come together by making that song?
So, when I was younger, I was really, really shy, and because of music, I became more confident in myself. And this song talk about that sometimes you felt um, out of society, like not not at your place, and you felt weird sometimes. But I talk about that your uniqueness make who you are, and your difference is what makes you special and unique. So this is what I talk about in this song. So it's a little bit of my story, and with this song I want to cheer everyone to express themselves the
Mhm.
way they are.
Now, when you're putting together a song, do you have a specific process you like to follow when you're writing and putting instrumentals together, things like that?
So usually, I really like to write with other people, because I like to share the ideas, to have different perspectives to the songs, and different colors
Mhm,
that goes with a new song that you will write. And I like to usually, so I do the melody before, and after that, um, some words came to me. But usually I will write the melody, and because this is what I am, it's my strength. So yeah.
mhm. Now, how do you think your music has evolved from when you started writing when you were younger to now as you're older?
How my music evolved with the time.
Mhm,
Um, so there's a lot of women who have influenced me and in my music, like for example, Karen DeWood, Taylor Swift at the time when she was in country, Miranda Lambert. So there's a lot of women, but there's a lot of women in my personal life who have influenced me in my music, and especially in the lyrics. So my songs evolved with the time, with more confidence, and now I really know what I want to do in my music, and the style I want to put in my songs. So it's a great time for me to release an album, because I really know who I am as an artist and as a person too. So my songs evolves with a lot of confidence during the time.
mhm. No, that's good. What is your favorite part about the process? Writing, there's production, there's live shows. If you had to pick one that made you the most excited, which one would that be?
It's a tough question. I would say all of them, but if I have to pick one, I would probably choose writing songs, because um, since I am young, it's the way I express myself. It's the way that it's like a therapy for me. So without writing songs, I'm not happy. I have to write songs. Yeah. So I would choose this one.
Okay. Now, what is the most interesting thing you've learned about yourself as a person growing up through music?
Um, is that I am capable of doing things by myself. I mean by that, like I am capable of writing my own songs, because when I was younger, I have less confidence in me, and I thought that I was not good enough to write my own songs. And so during the time, I gained a lot of confidence in me, Now, like I said, I know what I want and I know what I want to do with my music.
Hmm. Now, music is a big, crazy industry. So, what do you do outside of music to keep yourself level-headed and grounded?
I really like to connect with nature.
Okay.
Yeah, I took a walk every day. It's one of my other therapy for me because yeah, it helped me to not think, you know. And yeah, and connect with nature. I tried to go at my parents' campground every weekend
Okay.
when it's possible,
Hmm.
and yeah, I really felt reconnect with myself, and yeah, it really helps me with my anxiety and the stress of music industry.
Because it's a stressful one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm. Now, what is one thing you think should be asked more in an interview that's not asked enough?
Oh, it's a great question. Well, I think maybe how do you feel with the pressure of release an album?
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting one because it's
Yeah, I
very
don't even know what I would answer to it, but
it really makes you think though, is the excitement getting up to it? Is it ready? And oh yeah, there's a lot of questions behind that.
yeah, it's more introspective question.
Hmm. Now, who is somebody that you're listening to on your like main playlist that people wouldn't think that you listen to?
Um, Greta Van Fleet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite artists, and it's because they are different from what we hear in rock right now, and I love them so much.
Hmm. So I'm in Ottawa and they're coming to town in a couple weekends at one of the festivals.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? Which festival?
City Folk. It's the one that's in Ottawa at the land. I think it's Lansdowne or War Museum. I can send you over some information after.
Yeah, sure. I saw them 2 years ago here in Quebec, and they were amazing. I was up front the
Hmm.
stage, and they were surreal. Yeah, it was awesome.
And they only got better. They just keep growing and growing and be better at what they do.
Yeah.
Mhm. Now, here's a fun question for you. Who plays you in the movie of your life?
Which actor?
Yeah,
Actress?
who would you want to play you?
Um, Maybe have you ever seen the movie? No, it's a TV. It's a series. It's called Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah.
So this actress, I would love her
Okay.
to be me.
Yeah, I can see that. That fits.
Hmm.
Now, if you're introducing your music to a new fan for the very first time who's never heard of you, what's the very first song that they should listen to?
They should listen to Woman.
Okay.
This song will be on my album, and I think it represent very well the whole album, what it means to me, and what what I yeah what it means to me, and what kind of music you will what kind of genre you will hear along the album that you were listening to.
Hmm. And it kind of gives the whole idea of who you are as an artist, I guess.
Yeah, like even with the lyrics, but with the instrumental and the genre of this song.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it really represent well the album, and yeah.
Okay. No, I like that. Now, what do you hope fans take away from your music?
Takes away, what do you mean by that?
Like
Sorry.
the message your music gives to fans.
Oh, um Well, the message that I want to give is to stay who you are, and to I want them to feel confident after listening to my songs. I want to say that you're capable of everything, and you're strong enough to be who you are.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's good. I like that. What's your motivation to keep pursuing the music career?
My motivation, it's really my passion, and the contact that I have with fans when I see them, when I do shows and they come to me and say, "Hey, I like your songs. This song talked to me," and the connection that I have with my fans really keeps my passion alive, and it gives me ideas for new songs.
Okay. Is there a specific fan moment you can remember that really touched you? Like a fan came up to you and said something really meaningful?
Yeah. Last week, one of my fan came to me and talked to me about he had an accident, and he is different because of it. It was a very huge accident,
Mm.
car accident, and now he has some difficulty to speak. So one of my song, "The Way You Are," really talked to him, and he came to me and said, "This song is really beautiful. I will follow you on every every platform. You really touch my heart." So it really talked to me, and it was very touching.
Hmm. No, that's a nice one. Now, is there advice that you might give to a new artist coming up with anything that you've learned?
You have to keep going and never give up, because it's uh, it's not because it's not because you're not good enough. Maybe it's just because you're not there at the right time. You have to be at the right time, at the right moment, with the right person. Maybe sometimes it's just take that to level up your career. So never give up.
What is your thoughts on the music industry right now? We're in a digital age where everyone's on Spotify. They release singles every time. What do you think of the industry?
Well, I think that really maybe not everyone has agree with me, but I think it's a good thing that we can. It's easier than at the time that it was CD. Now we can play everywhere worldwide, so it's easier for us to get new fans, to have more listen, like more ears to listen to our songs. So I think it's a good thing, but like everything, it has some some bad points to it.
Mhm.
If Yeah,
That makes
so
sense. Yeah.
but I think it's a good thing that we are here, and everything evolves with times, and I think it's great.
For sure. So now that you've done your first festival with Lasso, and you said you're going to release an album soon, what else is next for you?
So I have couples of shows, and I'll go to CCMA.
Okay.
And I am very happy. It will be so fun. It will be my first time too.
Hmm.
So, and I can't wait to connect with my fans and doing more shows and creating more songs. And yeah, so I can't wait to connect with my fans and doing more shows.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Now, my last question is always my most important one is, are you happy?
Yeah, I am happy.
That's
Yeah, yeah. I am really happy that I have all my team with me. So I've been working so hard for so long, and now that I have my team with me, and that I will release an album. I'm so happy to, because I really feel that it's the right time for me and it feel good.
No, that's good, and I love to see that. New music coming out is always a good thing.
And you, Tom, are you happy?
I'm usually pretty happy, yeah. I like to think so. I'm very busy, but that's always a good thing. It's better to be busy than not busy.
Yeah. But sometimes it's good to relax.
I'm actually finally
Yeah.
we just did a whole bunch of festivals, so I'm finally at the end of my festival run because I go out and, do photography a lot too.
Okay.
So I go to the festivals and I'm there for the whole time and I'm covering all the acts and shooting pictures and things like that. So I get
Oh,
to take
cool.
I get to take a break now.
And are you a musician too?
No, no, I'm just video and photo. That's all the stuff I do.
Okay. Cool. And can we see the picture and photos on Instagram or something like that?
Yeah, so we have most of our stuff is on Instagram, but it's also on the website. So it'll have like a review of the show and then a big gallery so people can see the pictures.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's fun because you get to go and see things that you might not have ever got to see. And I just got back from All Your Friends Fest, which is the pop punk festival with Fall Out Boy and Billy Talent and all that.
Oh,
So that was fun.
cool.
And I was at Boots and Hearts a couple weekends before that. So lots of fun stuff.
Yeah. And did you had the chance to go to Lasso? Because I heard that because of the thing that had happened in Montreal. Did you had the chance to go to Lasso or
So I
not?
had someone from my team go to Lasso, but I wasn't there because I was at a
Okay.
different festival. So I have a team in Montreal that's able to do some of those stuff, so I can take a break and not get out there if
Mm,
I need to. So
okay.
yeah, it'll be fun and be able to do that again next year too.
Yeah, sure. Maybe I will be there. We don't know.
Yeah, if you're so I'm in Ottawa right now, but if you're ever around and I get a chance to come out, I'm gonna come see you live and take some cool pictures for you.
Yeah, sure. I would love to.
Well, that's all the stuff I have written down. Is there any last words of wisdom you'd like to leave to people?
Well, my words of wisdom maybe not this deep, but I would like to say that my album will be released on September 6th, and yeah, and I can't wait for it.
We'll make sure we put a link in the description so people can go to your website and find out where that's going to be.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks.
Well,
Thank
it,
you.
it was very nice to get to chat with you, and I'm glad I got to learn a little bit more about you. You seem like a very interesting and I love your music. I was listening to it before, so
Oh, cool.
I'm excited to
Thanks.
hear the new album.
Yeah, can't wait to share it with the world.
Mhm. Well, where can people find you on social media?
They can follow me on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok. I'm almost everywhere. So,
Okay.
and I'm on every platform. So Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. So I would be happy to have you as a new fan too, Tom.
Sounds good. I'll make sure to do that. All right. Well, that's it for us. We'll sign off, but I hope we get to do this again sometime.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye now.